Turn the chat back on again, and now you're good to go.
Okay, good.
Microphone on, go. Turn the microphone and say hello to Nate.
Hello everyone, welcome to Euro Jigsaw Jam number 8. And hello to everyone on YouTube who's joining us. I'm a bit sick today, so I hope my voice survives. So we are 4 minutes out. I just need to check numbers. So far I only had, so as of yesterday evening there were 9 packages that had not yet arrived. I've only received one message so far that that one participant still has not received their package. I'm just going to double check that. If you are using 2 devices, please write that in the chat. And if you are logged in as a different name to your registration. So we do have an extra person in the chat. That is Jan from Luxembourg, who is helping me. He's going to assist me to see who are the next people in line. So when I try to focus in on the top 3, that I can soon switch to the next people and get as many finishes as possible on camera. Okay, so unknown is Maria TB, good to know. And Carolina has 2 devices as well. Okay, so from the so we have 40 people registered, minus one who doesn't have his package yet, so that should be 39 people. So I think we're still missing someone. What do I mean by two devices? So some people are using their camera to film, but then they use their laptop to write done. I think most people are just using the one device, but we have had sometimes people use two devices, and I just need to know that for the numbers. So if I need 42 people logged in, but I only have 40 at the moment. So a lot of positive messages coming through on YouTube. Good luck to everyone. Hello from London, from SJ. And we've got some familiar names watching today. Catherine from Luxembourg, the Romanian, Ingrid, Vesna from Finland, Taya from Finland, Sandra from Sweden, and Sandra. Okay, so okay, so Lynn also has an extra device. Okay, so we should have 43 people, but we only have 41. Okay, so I think I'm just going to wait 2 more minutes in case another couple of people join. However, if you want to, you can already get your chat window ready and type done and just have that prepared. Okay, sorry, so you should have some scissors handy. Sorry, I should have mentioned that before. You may remove the wrapping, and then you will have 4 stickers that you need to cut open. So you may remove the wrapping. You may remove the gift wrapping now and reveal your puzzle. And there are 4 plastic stickers on there, so you may slice those open as well. So, hello to our YouTube followers. We also have, hello from Gibraltar. There's Maya Alma's mum is watching us, and greetings from Finland. Okay, so there's 43 of us here. The other 2 people haven't showed up. I don't know who is missing. But if everybody has their puzzle ready, place it on the table. The stickers should have been cut. And okay. Then we'll count down in okay. Everyone's ready. Then counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, puzzle. So yes, for the people at home, I'm going to show you which puzzle we have. This is Ravensburger, and this is the Friends puzzle. It's called I'll Be There For You. So it's very hard to find a Ravensburger that hasn't been used in a competition. And even there are many nice Ravensburgers out there that haven't been used in a competition, but then I have seen them all over Instagram multiple times. So I am trying to choose puzzles that not everybody has, and so it's as fair for everybody to have a fair attempt. So yeah, these are the Friends. It is the border is quite busy, and there's a lot of repeating patterns. So there's these photo frames that repeat multiple times, and these doodles on there. And yeah, most of them have black hair in this image. The hair all blends in together at some point. So Friends came out when I was a teenager. So on the screen we have Carolyn from Germany, Agnes from France, and Emilia from Finland. Yeah, so this is a photo puzzle, but a photo puzzle of people. So there are not that many puzzles out there with faces on them. So it is kind of interesting doing a puzzle with faces on there. You pick up pieces and think, what is this? Is this a chin? Is this a nose? Is this someone's forehead? There were 2 pieces that really stumped me on this puzzle. There was one piece that looked like a belly button, and obviously there's no belly buttons on this image. But I found out later it belonged to Phoebe's nose. Phoebe is the lady with blonde hair. And then there was another piece which I found out was later Chandler's sideburn. So yeah, there's some funny pieces there. So here we have Amke from Germany, Annemie from Switzerland, and Berit from Germany. So, to the YouTube followers, do you like doing puzzles with faces? So the Romanian says that he loved the Friends puzzle from Treffel with 1,000 pieces. So there's not that many puzzles with faces on them and 500 pieces. Mainly it's like Harry Potter or Star Wars. Yeah, so these licensed ones. So today we have two Chiaras from Italy there, Chiara Andreola and Chiara Dell'Antonio. And so far Chiara has been in the top 4 3 times in a row now. So, and we also have here Danica from the Netherlands. Yeah, so there only seems to be like 3 main colors in this image. You have black, white, and then the skin tone. And there is a bit of grey there, but there's not that many colors that pop out. So I do see some sorting of the white pieces. That's probably the border. I'll just show that once again. So, yeah, white on the border with these funny doodles. I think the photo frame is from because it's called "I'll Be There For You." That's the name of the theme song, and when they're dancing around, they hold photo frames up. The coffee is to do with them always meeting at the coffee shop, and I don't know what the pizza or the ducks have to do. Maybe Friends fans could tell me. Okay, and here on the screen we have Eleonora and Elodie from France and Franziska Heck from Germany. So today, well, we have, okay, there's 41 in the meeting, but participating is then 38, I believe. No, 37. So minus myself and Jan and the extra 2 devices, that means we have 37 people participating from 17 countries. And I guess the people who are missing didn't receive their package and will be participating offline. That was just an exception we made for this competition. Okay, so Jan tells me the ducks were the pets from Joey and Chandler. Oh, that's the other thing. Yes, photo puzzles. Some of you have photo puzzles of yourself, either or have received them as gifts. Yeah, that's the other most common way to have photos on puzzles. There's many services, like there's my Ravensburger or Photo4You, where you can send in your own photos. I've seen lots of people do that with pet photos or holiday photos, but also family photos. And Ravensburger made a big advertisement before Valentine's Day saying, Yeah, give your Valentine a sweet photo of yourself as a puzzle. So there are someone's guessing that the fastest time would be about 40 or 45 minutes. So when I did this puzzle, it took me 1 hour and 16 minutes. Okay, so Hannah is working on the border, and Jenny as well. Looks like Inga also has started to piece together the white border. So it looks like that's a starting point for most people. I mean, as you see on the table here, all the other pieces, they're all blended together, brown, black, beige, and grey. I did really enjoy this puzzle. Even though there's not that much colour in there, there's very obvious places where everything goes. So it was easy to place. I never really got stuck. And yeah, always stayed in the flow. So in case somebody is wondering why we're doing number 8, we had already planned the jams 1 to 6, and then we had already allocated a puzzle for number 7 to in June, and then as they all sold out and there was a request for another competition in May, we did squeeze this one in. This was the only date that worked. So that's why number 8 is happening before number 4. And number 4 will be next Wednesday on the 8th. So the countries we have represented are Austria, Belgium, Finland, France, Germany, Guatemala, Ireland, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, the UK, and Ukraine. So here we have Jessie from Luxembourg, Jukka from Finland, and Julia from Austria. And Julia is also making good progress with the border. So we have Liliana from Brazil watching. Hello. So the followers are guessing the times. Some say this is a harder puzzle, so they're guessing closer to like 47 minutes or 50 minutes. Go Sweden and Ukraine from Sandra. Here we have Carolina from Ukraine and Katrin from Switzerland and Kim from the Netherlands. So it looks like Carolina is starting with the more colourful parts with the yellow photo frame, and Katrin has done the pizza and the duck. Yes, that's true, Liliana. With the faces, yeah, you can generally know which direction they go. But sometimes the pieces don't, yeah, are not quite identifiable what part it is. Sometimes there's a piece that you don't know if it's a nose or a chin or a forehead. Okay. So here's Lena from Germany, Lynn from Norway, and Lisbeth from Guatemala. Yes, it was a bit close with many of the packages today, and Lynn saw that her package wasn't going to arrive till tomorrow, so she was very proactive about it and called the post office, and they took the package off the truck and kept it at the terminal for her, and she went and picked it up. And she also had the puzzle for Celia Christine with her, so Celia Catherine. So I'm very glad that she got the puzzles in the end. So time update, we are at 15 minutes. So here we have Mariam from the Netherlands, Pablo from Portugal, and Patrick from Switzerland. Catherine, my time for this one was 1 hour and 14 minutes. No, 1 hour and 16. So it looks like most people are forming the border, but the border is very tricky. I have to say, I didn't finish it completely. There are many repeating patterns, like the photo frame appears many times, and there's the word good times as well. There are multiple times, and I couldn't place them completely. I had to leave them towards the end until I had filled out a bit more of the middle. So Sarah from Sweden, Celia Catherine from Norway, and I can see some extra hands in the picture, so I think Celia and Lynn are next to each other. I think they ran out of time, so they're doing it. So Celia came to pick up her puzzle, and they had to straight away start puzzling. So it looks like they're at the same table. And we have also Siobhan from Ireland, who's working more on the pieces that stick out, so the colourful parts of the picture which stick out, the photo frames and the pizza. Sarah's made good progress with the border. Okay, so here we have Sophie from Belgium, Tobias from Sweden. So Tobias has also pieced together the word friends. So there is, one, the title, or the title logo of the show is also at the bottom of the picture. And unknown, that is Maria TB from Sweden as well. So someone comments that Mariam Adel represents Egypt at the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship. Yeah, perhaps she has dual citizenship. Yeah, so when you register for a Euro Jigsaw Jam, you can put your nationality in there as not doesn't have to be where you are living, but the nationality where, yeah, what you will be representing, what's on your passport. For example, Lisbeth is from Guatemala. She's living in Germany, but her nationality is Guatemalan. And if I was participating, I would be for New Zealand, even though I live in Germany. Somebody asks, when will Kristen participate again? I think it's either number 7. Yeah, I think there's one in June. The one that doesn't clash with the Norwegian championships. Here's Uta from Germany, Vicky from the UK, and Ronnie from Switzerland. And Uta has done a lot in the top left-hand corner. And has started on the blue shirt of Chandler. Yeah, so Jan from Luxembourg is in there and watching the other people. I've given him my expectations for the top 10 and he's checking them out and is just giving me little hints of who to follow. So right now we're just getting towards the last people. And then we can focus in on the top 10. So there's my daughter in the top left, Zoe, our youngest participant today, 13 years old, also working on the border. And Agnes has done a lot. So Agnes is working her way from the top down. She's done the pizza and the duck and also filling in the grey section at the top with some doodles. And soon she will hit the mass of black hair. At one point it looked like all the black hair just blends into each other and there was like a little black piece with black spiky parts on there, and I was like trying to identify, is that the top of Joey's head or Ross's head or Chandler's hair? All the black hair was kind of like just sticking up a little bit. And Amka is doing a different strategy. She's left the borders to the side and she's focusing on the faces. So I can see she's done most of Phoebe's face, the lady with the blonde hair. Yeah, so great progress on the faces. So Anime is also doing a different approach. She has gone for the table, so she's filled out the contrast of the table. That's black at the bottom, then there's a brown stripe, and then there's a white tabletop, and that also includes the word friends in there. And has done quite a lot on the other parts too, the coffee cup, and is piecing around, yeah, the more obvious parts of the image. Okay, Kiara has done a lot, so she's working her way from the border inwards. so all of the white and greyish parts at the top, and a significant part of Phoebe's hair and face. And Danica is also doing really well, has also done a lot of the border, working her way towards the middle. Yeah, so Jan is helping me a lot and just telling me who's in the lead, or who are the people who are neck and neck, you could say. So this helps me, not only that we can get more finishes on the camera, but because it makes it easier to manage. So we are hoping that in the future competitions we can increase the number of participants. So I've just done a big round of puzzle ordering, and we hope in the future to be able to offer one competition per week. So I have ordered a lot, and I have ordered more puzzles of each as well, because I still have a lot of messages coming through from people in France and Portugal and all places all around Europe who missed out on competitions and do want to participate. So we are trying to meet that demand. So unfortunately the camera of Elodie is a bit hard to see. It looks like she has a head torch to help her. Maybe she's in a darker room. That's also an interesting approach. So if you haven't taken part in a competition and you would like to, please write in the comments. So it looks like Amelia has also made good progress and has also filled in a lot of the doodles around the side, working her way towards the middle.
How's it going?
Yeah. So it looks quite similar here. Chiara, Hannah and Inga all at a similar progress. So we might have some really close times. So Annalisa says that she once did a 5,000 piece puzzle of Ravensburger of Star Wars with all the faces of the cast on it. It was not so easy. At least I'm assuming that the faces didn't all look very similar. I'm assuming there were some weird monster and robot faces in there, so they probably would be easier to differentiate, but still 5,000 pieces is a lot. A lot of faces. I did the Pokemon puzzle, 1,000 piece challenge, and there were so many eyes on that puzzle. I don't know if anyone's done the Pokemon 1,000 piece challenge. I hated it because it seemed like every second piece I picked up had eyes on it, and I realized I really don't like puzzles with lots of eyes on there. I much prefer, I don't mind human faces, but just these weird monster Pokemon faces was just too much. Okay, let's check out. So time update, we're at 29 minutes. So the Romanian asks, did I like the puzzle? I actually did really enjoy this puzzle. Yeah, as I said, there was a good flow to it. I never really got stuck, and of course it's Ravensburger quality, so the last pieces, where it was all just a big blur of black and grey, still went fairly smoothly because of the great piece cut. And as I was doing it, I was kind of singing along to myself of the theme song. So I didn't really watch much Friends growing up, but it's something you can't really ignore, because when it came out I was a teenager, and so all my friends were into it, and everybody wanted the Jennifer Aniston haircut. I went to an all-girls school, and yeah, lots of my friends had the Jennifer Aniston hairstyle, which was quite a revolutionary thing at the time in the 90s. So it was kind of bringing back memories of high school, and yeah, once you know the song, even if you don't really watch it, it was, yeah, I was kind of singing along in my head as I was doing it. So here we have Chiara and Emilia. Looks quite similar. Looks like Emilia is filling out some of the middle. So so many people have done the silhouette of the border and of the heads, but it's the middle part which is the tricky part. So here Amka has been working on the heads, so we have some floating heads. So Francesca's working on the border, and here we have Chiara Andreola as well, also working from the outside towards the middle. So here's Jessie from Luxembourg, Jukka from Finland, and Julia from Austria. So SJ from the UK is commenting on her partner, her team partner Amelia, and says that Amelia is the most serene person I've ever puzzled with. She's so calm under pressure. And hello from Alberta, Canada, Ruby Newman, and she's rooting for Vicky Makes and Builds. So yeah, let's check in on Vicky. We also have Siobhan and Carolina. And Vicky's also working on the faces. Yeah, she's got all the faces done. Yeah, so for difficulty, I would say that this is average difficulty. I would say so. For the first one we did, Village L'Antoine, would be average, was a medium difficulty. The flower shop I found easy. Cat Forest obviously challenging, and Friends I would say is also of the medium difficulty. And Vicky's got her multiple device setup. So yeah, so I look forward to later catching Vicky's perspective on when she does her video review. And she's also training for the UK Championship. So there's many people who've got championships coming up. There's the UK champs, Sweden, Finland and Norway and Spain all coming up in June. We have Uta, Varoni and Zoe. And Tobias is making great progress, so he's done most of the border and he's not doing the faces as such, so he hasn't concentrated on the faces, but I guess he's doing more of the contrast in the middle, so where where the arms are and the hands and the milkshakes. So Lisa is asking if the other championships will be live streamed. I do not know that. If there's anyone there from the Jigsaw, the UK, Finnish, Danish, Swedish, no, Swedish is already done, Norwegian or Spanish, Jigsaw Puzzle Associations, or if you know if there's going to be a live stream, feel free to write that in the chat. Okay, so here we have Agnes, Anami and Kiara. And Agnes looks like she's got basically the silhouette, done the outer silhouette and is filling in with the faces. Anami has done most of the table and the lower section. It's interesting, she does it in two sections. I've seen her do that before, and then at some point then she joins her puzzle islands together. And Kiara is working on the faces and seems to have done a lot of the shirts, or no, the milkshakes. yeah, the lighter parts in the middle of the picture are the milkshakes. Oh yeah, there's also the Canadian Puzzle Championships. They will not be live streamed, but Donna Louise from For Love of Puzzles is participating, so I'm sure there'll be some footage on her channel. Yes, I'm looking forward to watching Donna Louise's review of the Canadian champs. So June seems to be a really busy month for competitions, for live competitions in person, and yeah, in March there was also a bunch of competitions. Yeah, so Amelia, yeah, is a bit far away from the camera, and there seems to be some lighting issue. Okay, now it's in focus. That looks better. Okay, so Maya says that the Spain Nationals will be live streamed in June. Yeah, so I think the Spanish Jigsaw Puzzle Association, also the same people who do the World Jigsaw Puzzle Association, so they, yeah, I think they have that all very professionally organised. So we are at 41 minutes. And Hannah is also making great progress. So I would say the hardest part of this puzzle is the hair, the black hair. And I don't think I've seen anyone work on the hair yet, so maybe other people think it's the harder part too. Alright, Anami has joined her two islands together, so she's got the lower part and the upper part, and is now working on the middle. And I can see she's got a big milkshake done. Yeah, so there's a lot of people at similar points of progress. Inga here. Yeah, I think there's going to be some close finishes. Yeah, so it looks like most people have a similar strategy. working on the border, the top, and then the bottom. And then there's this large middle section in the middle. So on the screen we have Agnes, Kiara and Kim. So it looks like Kiara has done all the faces and the milkshakes and is filling in the gaps. Agnes looks a little, just very close behind. And here's Elizabeth. And hello from California, USA. Thanks for watching. And there's Patrick working on the bottom section. Sarah from Sweden. Let's check in on Tobias. Okay, Tobias is also making great progress. He's got the faces done and the milkshakes and is filling in the gaps. So it looks like so Kiara is in the lead, closely followed by Agnes. Let's check how Amelia is doing. Okay, so it looks like the top three, Kiara, Hannah and Agnes. Kiara has about 25 pieces left. Hannah has about 30 or 40. Agnes a bit more. The time is 48 minutes. So Kiara only has the black pieces left. So just filling in the hair and the shadows of the clothes. Because Joey is also wearing a black shirt and Ross has a dark grey shirt and Rachel is also wearing a black top. So Tobias is also nearing the end, but he still has a few of the body parts left. A few of the skin, a bit of the skin plus the black. And Kiara has a handful left. Done. Kiara, congratulations. Finally, you're first. Oh, you've been doing so well. Second, fourth, and second, and now you have a win. Congratulations. All right, I'm going to see who's next. I think Amelia was not far behind. Okay, she still has a few pieces left. Then I'm going to go to Amelia. Okay, I want to check on Inga. So the time is 50 minutes. So Inga is also close, just has black pieces left. So lots of congratulations coming through for Kiara. Let's check in on Anami. And Hannah is very close, just a dozen pieces left. Inga has about 30 pieces. So Yulia is finishing up the middle parts as well, but a bit further behind. And Hannah is done with a time of 52 minutes. Congratulations, Hannah. Okay, second place for Hannah. So let's see who's coming third. It looks like Inga is going to be in third place. She's got about 20 pieces left. Amelia's a bit further behind. Okay, let's check on Tobias. No, let's go back. So Agnes has the dark pieces left, and Tobias some of the dark and some of the grey. So great job, Hannah. Go Hannah. Lots of happy messages for Hannah coming through. So here we have Inga, Tobias and Agnes on screen. And Inga is just filling in the last of the hair pieces. And third place goes to Inga from the Netherlands. Congratulations, Inga. With a time of 55 minutes. So just a recap. Kiara at 54. So I'm not sure exactly what time we started, but 54, then 56, then 59. So 2 minutes between Kiara and Hannah, and then 3 minutes between Hannah and Inga. So it looks like from those left, Tobias and Agnes will be fighting it out for 4th place. Both working on the hair, but still 20 to 30 pieces left. And now we have Amke at the bottom with all the complete faces and the middle section working her way out towards the outside. And Amelia is not far behind, just with black pieces left as well. And Tobias. Oh, the missing piece in the bag. And Tobias is done. 4th place. So Agnes is very close, just like a dozen pieces left. Amelia about 30. And Yulia is also down to the last black pieces, about 30 pieces of black hair left to do. And Agnes is just moments away. And Agnes is done. Woohoo! Congratulations. So let's just check in on Katrin. So we're at 59 minutes and 55 seconds. So Catherine from Switzerland is also very close. So we had 5 people finish under an hour. And Amelia, Finland, done. Congratulations. Had a nice standing table. I like that. So we've got Catherine from Switzerland and Julia from Austria. So recap: Chiara, Hannah, Inga, Tobias, Agnes, Amelia. So 6 people so far. And let's see who's coming 7th. We have Julia. And Katrin, very close. So it's going to be very close between Katrin and Julia for 7th place. They've both got like 10 pieces left. Oh, Catherine had a piece in a plastic bag. And Julia makes it. Whew. And Catherine, literally a handful of pieces away. I often do that too. I just use my hand as a mini tablet or as a mini tray, and the last piece for Catherine. Well done. Oh, okay, so actually, sorry, I was muted. Unfortunately, I had to cough, so I did mute, and unfortunately I missed that. So, so Amelia, Julia, then Danique. So we missed Danique, and then Catherine. Okay. Okay, thanks for letting me know, Chiara. So let's check in on some others. There's Jenny, there's Vicky. So Vicky has left the border towards the end, so she's not working on the border at the moment, but she has a big piece, middle section done. Faces, milkshakes, the table top. And Anime is just putting in the last 20 to 30 black pieces. So, Kiara, are you there?
Yep, I'm here
Oh, there you go.
with a cat.
Yeah, and who's that?
This is Simba, the other cat.
And she likes the puzzle.
Yes, he's the one that always sleeps on the puzzles.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, so have you, congratulations, you've made it. I mean, you've been so consistent the last three, and now you've made it.
Yep. Thanks.
Have you done this puzzle before? Are you?
No, I have not. I'm actually not even sure if I ever did a puzzle with faces before. I was trying to think about it earlier, but I'm not sure if I ever did like human faces on a photo. So no, it was new, but it's a nice one. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
And how did you feel when you first saw it? Like, where did you think, like, what would be the harder pieces, or what was your strategy for going about it?
I thought, well, that the people were going to be the hardest part, and I think that was true. So I kind of started from the edges. I did most of the edges all at the start. I tried pulling out the yellow parts, so the frames and the pizza, but then I did the big frame, the pizza, and then everything else was not coming together. So I decided to do the edge and start from there and build inward. I think it made sense as a strategy. I don't regret doing that.
And are you familiar with the Friends show? Was this something that you're familiar with?
Yes, but so back in the 90s, I never watched a single episode actually. I did know the song. I didn't know it was the song from Friends. I discovered that last year when my husband and we watched all of it together actually. So like all seasons. And that's when I discovered, oh, I know this song. Oh, that's where it comes from. And so, yeah, I'm very familiar now. I've watched it all, but like now as an adult, not back in its proper age. Yeah.
Yeah, and now you have an extra special connection to the show. So next time when you see Friends,
Yep.
you'll think of this puzzle and of your win. So yeah, well, congratulations, and I'll leave you and your cats to it. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right, so we had Sarah from Sweden also finish. So let's see who the top 10. So Sarah was number 10. So the top 10 were Kiara, Hannah, Inga, Tobias, Agnes. So number 5. And then Emilia, Julia, Danique, Catherine, and Sarah. And Anime is done. So Elodie is should be finishing soon. And Elodie, we got the last moments there on camera. So Anime 11 and Elodie 12. Alright, so because Amka is the one who started in the middle with the faces and working outwards, and now she has, got the white pieces left, which will be easier to plug in the frame. Okay. Anime, are you there? Okay. So Hannah, are you there? Hello? Is your sound on? Or maybe you forgot to click on the allow access to microphone button? Possibly. Okay. Well, congratulations anyway on number 2 placing today.
2 minutes.
Oh,
Okay, is it working now?
yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, perfect. My 10-year-old support person is here to help me.
Tech support is there.
Yeah, it's her laptop. I don't own one.
Okay. All right. So yeah, close finish. Yeah. So you got to number 2. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was a very tough puzzle. I don't usually like photographs, so I don't do photograph puzzles. I prefer illustrations.
Yeah. And are you familiar with the Friends series?
Yeah, I watched it in the teenage years, but no, not lately. No, I know the song and I know the characters, but I have not seen all the seasons.
Yeah. And yeah, is this you've got a beautiful background there?
Yeah, a lot of puzzles.
Is that all puzzles or is that also board games?
Some board games and some books, but the books are hidden behind the puzzles.
And is that your all the puzzles you've done, or is that like some of those your to-do pile?
Most of them are on my to-do pile. I rarely save any puzzles after doing them. So yeah, those are to be done.
Okay, so you like to just do puzzles once and then swap them or sell them?
Yeah, that's what I realized during COVID, that there are so many puzzles that I can just do them once and then get rid of them. My family is making a noise downstairs, so sorry for that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, that looks like a lot of fun you've got behind you.
Yeah,
And which are your favorite brands?
Ravensburger is the one I have been doing since childhood. So that is the most familiar and to go to brand for me. But I also like Falcon and yeah, well, a lot of puzzle brands I like. I do a lot of different brands, but Ravensburger is my number one.
Yeah, and what are those round puzzles behind you? They're like in a
Oh.
cylinder shape.
Yeah, these are Cavallini. These were gifted by my friends and my mother, so these are very nice.
And what's the brand?
Cavallini. I will write it
Yeah.
in the message. Oh, sorry, I'm.
Cavallini. Okay. Well, they look fun. I guess I hope they have the poster inside. Otherwise, you have to turn the cylinder around to find it.
Yeah.
To see the image.
There is a poster inside. Yeah.
Oh, a small poster. Oh, that's a decent size.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, have you done those yet, or they're on your to-do
Yeah,
list?
not these ones, but I have done from the same brand.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
Very nice.
Very pretty. Yes.
Well, you can yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening and
Thank you.
celebrate your second place. And we'll
Thank
see
you.
you again soon.
Yes, it was very much fun. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night. So, Amka is done. And Patrick, about a dozen pieces away. And Jessie has also made good progress. Jessie is just on the black pieces left. Uta is also doing really well. So Uta has actually left the faces till last. She's actually done the hair and now have the facial pieces to piece together. Lena is done, and Carolyn and Lena. And Patrick. So time update, 1 hour and 16 minutes. So this is where I was finishing right now. Go Jessie, you're so close. So let's check in on the other Kiara. And Francisca has a lot of black pieces left. And Jenny also has just the black pieces to fill in. So Inga, are you there?
Yes, hi.
All right, so third place. That was an excellent effort.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, and yeah, was this a surprise puzzle for you, or you're familiar with this puzzle?
Not familiar with the puzzle, with the brand, of course, but no, I saw the puzzle. I was like, oh, what's the strategy for this one? So yeah, I also haven't done any pieces with just human faces on it, except like one of those photo puzzles that I was gifted. So it was really nice to do something completely different, but also very hard.
Yeah. And so you have received a puzzle as a gift. Was that of yourself or of your family members?
Yes, me, and my boyfriend.
Okay.
But it was like also black clothes, and then the wallpaper behind us was like black with these hexagons on it. So it was very hard. It was 1,000 pieces. So
Oh man, 1,000 pieces of that.
yeah.
Maybe you were thinking during it, oh, I should have worn some more colorful clothes, or next time tell me before you.
Yeah,
It's going to be
if
for
I
a
had
puzzle.
if I'd known it was going to be turned into a puzzle, yes, I would have worn something else.
Yeah, maybe like say have some plants in the image and some photos, and just kind of have some other elements in the picture. Yeah, because it's very different when you take a picture of like, oh, this is a nice moment, as opposed to thinking, oh, this could be a puzzle. And yeah, generally photos are always harder than illustrations, but especially photos of people. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a puzzle with photos or faces in a competition, but who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I was very distracted by the weather. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like thunder and lightning going on here. So I was trying to put, it's like, oh, this is very distracting.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're going to be seeing you again, aren't we? You've also going to participate in number 7 and number 9 in June.
Yeah. I only missed number 4. I think I'm joining all the others.
Okay. Oh, good. So then maybe we'll see you in later in May as well.
Yes, definitely.
All right, well, thanks so much for joining in today, and congratulations on third.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so Jessie is very close. So we're at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Sorry, wrong Kiara. Yeah, so it looks like Kiara A. And well done, Jessie from Luxembourg. That's an excellent placing. So far, Jessie was at the lower end of the table, but that's a huge jump, a huge improvement. So I guess this must be exactly the type of puzzle that she likes. Maybe she's a fan of Friends. And Jenny has less than 10 pieces to go. So I can't see exactly how many pieces Kiara has left. Maybe about 20. And Francisca has, yeah, starting to work on the black. And Siobhan is done. Checking in on Pablo. And Jenny is done. Done. Right. Jessie, are you there? So here we have Zoe and Vicky. Alright, so Vicky has done most of the middle section, well, all of the middle section, and is just finishing off the border. Go, Vicky! And Zoe has done all the faces. And Kiara A is done. So Yuka also is getting to the home stretch. He's got the hair to do. The black pieces of the hair. Carolina is starting on the the final sections. And Uta has only a few more pieces to go just to fill in the faces. Oh, looks. Oh, yeah, found the final piece. Have you got. And Uta is done. Woohoo! And Vicky just has the final pieces of the border to do. And Kim has started on the black section, filling in the hair. So we are at 1 hour and 27 minutes. If your goal is to finish within 90 minutes, you have 2.5 minutes left. Vicky, you need... Yep. Okay, so there was a bit of a delay there. But Vicky, you're done. Woo, congratulations. And here's Lynn from Norway, also on the home stretch. Looks like she's having a snack. Okay, so that's interesting. Lynn has the pieces actually on top of the puzzle rather than spread around the edges. So there's in this bottom right hand corner, that's Maria TB. Vicky, are you there?
Hi.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so how was that for you?
I struggled with that. I thought that was hard. It was good though. I enjoyed it. But I'm the faces and hair. Yeah, not my kind of speed puzzle, I don't think.
But yeah, you do lots of puzzles from movies and such, so you must be used to doing faces and different characters.
I suppose I've done a few. Yeah, I suppose I've done a few. I just don't know if I can do them fast very well. But the hair's not very defined. It's all very dark. Phoebe's hair wasn't bad because hers is blonde, but the rest was a bit difficult. But no, it was good. I enjoyed the puzzle.
And were you singing along the theme song in your head? Are you of the Friends generation?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I loved it. And I did. Yeah, I'm probably going to be singing it for the rest of the day.
And did you have the Jennifer Aniston hairstyle?
No, I don't think I did. No.
Yeah, and yes, so were you live streaming at the same time, or you were just filming for an upcoming video?
I was just filming for this one. I was thinking I might live stream my next one, which is in June.
Mm-hmm. And how are you training for the champs?
Well, I've been practice speed puzzling, 500-piece puzzles, but a lot of that's really for all these online competitions I've been doing. It's actually a 1,000-piece puzzle that I'll be doing at the champs with Jeanette. Because Jeanette's going to be my pairs partner at the British champs.
Oh, she's coming over to the...
Yeah, Jeanette from Slovenia. She's coming over to the UK ones, and we're going to be pairs partners on it. So I need to go get practicing some Gibson's puzzles. But I've been a bit lax with that. I've been doing loads of Ravensburgers.
Yeah, because I heard that they only use Gibson's, but only 1,000-piece puzzles.
Yeah, and you can only enter one category. So you can either do solos or pairs or teams. You can't do all three, if that makes sense.
Okay, so you've picked pairs and you're doing that with Jeanette.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds really fun. So do you have a chance to practice with her beforehand, or are you just going to get there on the same day and then just go for it?
Yeah, I think we're just going to get there and go for it. Well, we might get some chance maybe the night before, because I arrived the day before. I'm up in Scotland and they're down in England. So I've got a bit of a journey. But yeah, we might get some practice in, but I don't know. I don't know that we'll get much. But we have puzzled before, but it was last year.
Yeah.
At the Worlds we puzzled together, so I just want to have fun. I think it's just going to be fun.
Yeah. No, it'd be good to catch up and have another live in-person competition before the Worlds. And
yeah, it'd be brill.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight joining in our competition, and that you enjoyed the puzzle.
Yeah.
And we'll see you again. When are we seeing you? Early June.
June. I think it's 13th. Middle of June. I've got that right.
Yeah, I think it's
Hang on.
I think it's the 13th, and then there's the 23rd. But the 23rd is on the same weekend as your chaps.
Yeah. 13th, this says. So, so that's and the other one I'm away in the UK ones. So. Yeah.
All right, great. Well, then we'll see you again in June. Thanks for participating.
Yeah. See you in June. Thanks for inviting me. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so Kim is on the home stretch. And let's check it on Barrett. And Elizabeth. So the time is 1 hour and 33 minutes. Okay, so we had a couple more finishes. So Lynn was missing a piece, and Francesca is also done. Okay, it looks like Lynn found her extra piece. She found it. All right, this is good. And Barrett has the last pieces. And Barrett is done. Barrett, did you click done or did you click I don't see your message. And Kim is done. And we got those on camera. Good, so Elizabeth has just got the last 20 pieces, and that's such a very good angle. We can actually see it in the direction that it's being built, not upside down or sideways. So well done, Barrett, from Sandra. And Ruby is, congratulating Vicky. And Maya. Well done, Lynn. Well done, Vicky and Patrick. So So on the screen we have Lisbeth, Yorka, and Sophie. And here's Pablo, also working on the home stretch, starting the black section. And Yorka is done. And here's Bronny. Still got some of the faces and all of the hair to do. And congratulations, Lisbeth. There we go. So Lisbeth is done. Agnes, are you there? Agnes?
Yeah, I'm here.
So we've seen you a few times now. And yeah, always around the top 10.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
I'm trying to.
who have you got there?
Yeah, this is my favorite one. Always next to me when I'm puzzling, so he's there.
So how did you find that one? Were you the one wearing a headlamp?
This one was really difficult for me because I'm not used to puzzle with old faces. I'm used to some landscapes or some things, not so many details. But here, so this one was very difficult for me.
Yeah.
It was a good practice, really.
Yeah, so you haven't done so much faces before. Not you
No,
don't have
no.
any.
I think in fact it was quite almost the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost.
And so how was the puzzling scene in France? Have you been to some competitions there?
Yeah, we have it. I'm live in the south of the France, and there are lots I would say, maybe one every 2 or 3 months, but it's quite a lot for us. So we can participate and train ourselves in different competitions. So in many things there are some solo competition, but also team competition for many hours. For example, next month we have one that is it's 12 hours, and we are by teams. So it's really a nice one.
So is the 12-hour puzzling is yeah, what's that one called?
Sorry.
What is the name of that competition? Is that the 12-hour team competition?
I don't know if there is a specific name. It's an association that organized this competition in 12 hours, but it's just a competition. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that there is no official name, if I can say that.
Okay. And have you participated in that before, or is that going to be
Yeah.
your first time?
Well, I don't know. I already participate, and I'm trying all the time to participate because it's a really nice day, and it's it's really nice to meet everyone. that like puzzling and like to share their experience and other things. So it's really nice.
And do you, how do you do it? Do you puzzle for like a few hours and then you swap?
Well,
Or you just
no, in fact,
puzzle
we
straight
can.
way through?
Yes. In fact, we can be just a maximum of 4 people in around the table. So your team can be 4 or more participants. It's a maximum 6 people. And if, for example, you're only 4, you puzzling all the time. So during this 12 hours, and trying to complete the maximum of puzzles.
Yeah.
So at the end, we are very tired, but it's really nice.
Yeah, no, it must be really nice just sitting around the table with your friends puzzling, but 12 hours to keep the concentration and
Yes.
uh, to push away the tiredness and keep up that competitive
Mm.
energy that's a completely different type of speed puzzling.
Yeah, for sure. We are really full of energy at the beginning, and then not the same thing.
Yeah. Oh no, that sounds like fun. I hope there's some more events like that. I know those events sell out very quickly, so it looks like there's a lot of demand for it.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for joining us again. And yeah,
You're welcome.
when do we
Thank you very much for this competition, and see you for the next one.
Yeah.
In June.
see you in June? All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. So here we have Pablo, Carolyn, and Sophie. Carolina is on the last pieces. Pablo is also very close, and Sophie has the faces and the black hair to do. And here we have Eleanor. And Carolina is done. So we're at 1 hour and 43 minutes. It looks like we have 8 people left. So Ronnie has started the harder section and Pablo has only got about 10 pieces left. And Pablo's final piece is done. So Ronnie is on the home stretch and Zoe working on the middle section. Let's check in with Celia Kathleen. Still got the faces And the milkshakes to do in the middle part. So I think everybody has a very good chance of finishing. We've still got 15 minutes left on the clock. So there is Mariam working on the darker pieces, about 30 pieces left. And there's Sophie. So the people we have left are Eleanor, Maria TV, Zoe, Mariam, Celia, Catherine, Sophie, and Ronnie. So the Friends, just some fun facts about the Friends. It ran for 10 seasons from 1994 to 2004. And each season had 24 episodes. So that's about 240 episodes of Friends. So even if you didn't like it, it's quite hard. It was growing up in the 90s. It was quite hard to ignore. Everybody knows what it was, even if they were not big fans. So there used to be there was some other names suggested for it. It could have been called Insomnia Cafe, Friends Like Us, or Six of One. But in the end, they just decided for the most simple one, which was Friends. That would have been funny if it was called Insomnia Cafe. And apparently they didn't actually like the theme song. They all felt a bit stupid dancing around in the pond and the fountain with umbrellas and photo frames, but I think it's quite iconic. So Ronnie is getting very close, about 10 pieces left. And let's check back with Marianne. Sophie. So we have 9 minutes left. And Franny is done. So apparently Jessie is now watching an episode of Friends after she finished her puzzle. So she's a big fan. So Jessie made the biggest jump in improvement. So I look forward to seeing her results. And here's Zoe. Alright, Zoe has, yeah, just the dark pieces to fill in as well. So apparently Friends was originally only supposed to be about 4 friends. Phoebe and Chandler were just supporting roles. They weren't even part of the original cast. But actually if I had to say they were my favourite characters. Yeah, if I had my favourite characters, they would have been Phoebe and Chandler. So I think it's a bit hard to imagine the show without them. So let's check in on the others. So it looks like most are working away on the black section. So here's Eleanor, Celia, and Maria. And Mariam is also filling in the gaps. Yeah, photo puzzles are always more difficult than illustrations, that's for sure. I mean, at least they tried to make the puzzle more interesting by adding all these doodles around the sides, adding these little, yeah, extra pictures on the edges to make a bit more colour and to make the image a bit more interesting. I think without the border, that would have been even more hard. If it was just a straight border in grey or black, that would definitely be harder for sure. Okay, we have 5 minutes left. And Zoe has the last black shapes to fill in as well. Yeah, so there is one. So 3 people didn't show up who we were expecting. So either 2 or 3. I'll have to double check that. I know one for sure was Arcadius from Poland, and somebody else is missing as well. So they did have the option to do an offline competition. That was just an exception due to the shipping delays. So they will be added to the results as well. So just so you know, they do have to film in real time. They have to show the packages unopened and then film themselves in real time. So not a time lapse with the timer always visible. Them completing the puzzle, and then they will upload it to the Drive or Dropbox, something similar to that, and we can watch it and confirm that their results. So there may be a couple of additions, but I don't think that will affect the top 3 or the top 6. So we have 2 minutes left. So we have Mariam, Zoe, Sophie, Eleonora, Marie, and Celia Catherine. So 1 minute. Thirty seconds left. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Hands off the puzzle. All right, that's 2 hours. Okay, so almost made it. Yeah, that last section with the hair is very difficult. It just all looks the same. So any pieces that are connected 3 or more can stay. Individual pieces, just put them to the side and put them in piles of 10. And then you can write in the chat how many pieces you have left. So thank you to our YouTube followers for watching and commenting and sending your support. So I hope even if you weren't a Friends fan that you enjoyed doing the puzzle anyway. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but that's probably why I chose it, because I see what puzzles people are choosing and I try and choose one that has not been done yet. And of course with Ravensburger it's really hard to find puzzles that have not been used in competitions. So I'd be interested to know if anybody today who's participating in the competition has done this puzzle before. So once you have yeah, put your your leftover pieces into the chat. Then you may leave. And yeah, we will close the YouTube live stream now. So thanks again to everyone who was watching, and we'll see you next time. The next competition is on the 8th of May, which I believe is the Wednesday evening.